Welcome back. We're now on part 3 of the video, and if you remember, we was looking at the house style specification sheet. So we're now going to create the subheading. Right, so we go to our styles here, but I don't think there's one saying subheading, so we can always create one. So we're going to create one now. Go to new style, and we're going to call it subheading. So now we're going to take a look at the specification sheet again. So here we are, and as you can see, the font is sans serif, so we need to choose the sans serif font. So I'm going to go back to Verdana. It's probably always a good idea to keep your fonts to suit, okay, and 12 points single line spacing. So 12 points, here we are, and single line spacing. So what we need to do is we need to go to format, paragraph. Now the reason why we need to go here, because if you look, it says there should be one clear line space after every subheading. So line spacing here is on single, so what I would do here is I would knock this up probably to about 10 or 12 points. I think maybe 10 would be safer. If you do one space like I did in an earlier video that was pointed out by another user, thank you for that. The examiner can't really see what's going on, but at least here you can really see that there is one single clear space. So press OK to that, and just do one more check, and I'm sure that you can see that everything's been done now. So that's that one made. Press OK, and you can see our subheading one is here. Okay, so now we need to go back and we can see body text. So we need to, you can see there's not one really here called body text. So again, I'm going to make one, and new text here, or new style, body text. And this time I believe they want a serif font. As I said, I personally prefer Times New Roman, but obviously you can choose. There's one here called body text already, apparently. Maybe when I was doing my practice earlier. So I'm just going to call that body underscore text, and then hopefully that will be different. Times New Roman. Font is serif, 10 points. So we did the serif font, so I chose Times New Roman, 10 points. And I think they wanted 1.5 of line spacing to paragraph. Just going to double check. 1.5 line spacing. Now I'm going to knock this down to 0, because we're going to have 1.5 lines. And let's continue our checks. Fully justified with one clear line space after each paragraph. So this I'm going to put on 10 points again. There we are. And then fully justified, so the alignment should be here at justified. Okay, so that's that done now. Now, I was reading ahead earlier, and we have to show, I believe, yes, evidence 2, show evidence detail of your definition of body text, paragraph style in your evidence. Okay, so I am going to move these aside here, and I'm going to take a print screen of both of them, because we can see that they're done here. Okay, so I'm going to press OK and OK, and now they're complete. So we've got our body text, a subheading, subtitle and title. Okay, now I'm going to go to my evidence document, and I'm going to put my print screen in there. I can see both of them here, and I'm just going to leave those as they are. That's done now. Okay, let's close. Might keep this open actually, so I can use those as and when I need to. So So now going back to our exam paper, so we've done our styles now. Oops, sorry, just brought up wrong thing. Okay, so now insert a blank line at the start of the document and enter the title Dock Facilities at Port Peppard. Okay, so and apply this title style to your text. So I'm just going to minimize this. And going to enter my clear line, so which is up here, and going to enter my title. So I'm just going to minimize this here so I can read as I'm going along. Okay, so Dock Facilities. I would copy it exactly as you see it on the page, just to be consistent. No other reason. At Port Peppard. Okay, there we go. I'm going to highlight that, and it says to apply title. Okay, so I'm going to find my title, and there we are. There's my title, and you can see it's automatically applied that style of text. Okay, so I'm going to keep that there. Right, now going down the report, so it says below add the subtitle, report by, and your name. So just below there, just going to move this along. I'm going to get rid of this because it's annoying me. So it says report by, and I'm going to put my name. And there we are. So I'm going to highlight this. And they want title to, no, sorry, subtitle style to this. Okay, so subtitle. So I'm going to look for my subtitle. There it is, and it's automatically applied. Okay, might be a good idea actually to, yeah, there we go. And carrying on. So you can see once you've made these styles, all you've got to do is apply them. After the subtitle, format the rest of the document to body text and 2 equally spaced columns with a 1 centimetre gap. So I am going to highlight all of my text here. There we go. Oops. Sorry, I have a touchpad mouse and it can be ultra sensitive sometimes. Right, there we go. And body text, there we are. Body text has been applied. And then we've got to insert our 2 columns at a 1 centimetre gap. Okay, so it's layout, columns, and I'm just going to go to more columns. I'm going to select 2, and a 1 centimetre gap, I believe, would be here. Okay, so no, can't adjust that. I need to look into that actually. Can't remember what's, oh sorry, centimetre. Sorry, yeah, that's it. One centimetre. Ah, there we are. Sorry, my mind just went blank for a second there. But before I move on, I'm just going to check that I don't need to. Yeah, the left column, but first. Okay, so I don't need to show evidence. That's fine. There we go. And there's our 2 columns. And some of my text seems to have missed the spacing, I believe, there. So I'm just going to highlight all of my text again. Make sure all of it's again. There we go. And I'm going to go back home. Apologies. I'm sorry about this. There we go. And I'm going to apply the body text. Okay, so there we go. So all of my, oh, sorry, it still keeps missing it. There we go. Sorry, I think it's my mouse is very, very sensitive. And there we go. Right, I think that is, yes, that's everything. Now, sorry about that. Okay, so now, and next, so Apply body to the rest of the document. On the left column of the first paragraph, enter the subheading a major regional port. Okay, so it's over here, so it's the left column. A major regional port. And there we are. And let's see what the rest of the document says. So it says, identify all the subheadings in the document. Right, I'm going to pause this video now. Well, I'm going to actually show you the subheading, then I'm going to pause this video and move on to part 3, because I don't think you want to see me select literally everything. So you identify the subheadings. So there's a subheading. There we go. And you can see the subheadings are all here. Okay, so I'm holding down Control and just selecting these. And then, so make sure you find all of them. And if you hold down Control, you can select them separately. And then all you've got to do is simply select the sub. Now, I don't know if I've got all of them, but I'm going to check that out in a moment. Okay, so I believe this is the subheading one that I made. Yes, I think it is. There we go, subheadings. Right, okay, so click on part 3 for the next part of the video, because I'm running out of time now. I only have 12 minutes, where I'm going to show you to find a table. No, I think that's on the next part of the video already. Okay, thank you very much. Right, so click on part 3 for the rest of the video.